Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Cosolix. Today I am making a pro MultiVersus tier list with Mirrorman. But I'm a MultiVersus pro. I got top 6 at Evo. I competed for basically a year, was sponsored by Vitamin Water, and I'm playing in Twitch Rivals for MultiVersus. So if that video is not out yet, then subscribe to stay tuned for future videos. And today we are making a pro MultiVersus tier list. It is days like 1 or 2, so don't get angry if you disagree. This is my opinion, so suck it if you disagree and comment down below why you disagree. Hope you enjoy. Let's get right into it. So my tiers, we got top tier, which I just think is like a definitive broken. We have I don't know yet, but probably broken. These are for characters that have like some crazy stuff, but I just haven't played with them or played against them very much. Really solid is just really well-rounded. Then there's which is characters I don't think are good. Then there's terrible, and we all know where Velma is gonna be. And then the bottom one is no pros play these characters yet. We'll see if I put a character there, if they're either in the blue one or gray is like I actually have no idea. Banana Guard, I'm just gonna put in really solid. I'm also gonna say I'm not ordering this tier list. If they're in a tier, then they're all equal to me. Okay, Banana Guard, really solid. I'm gonna throw Joker in really solid as well. I don't think there's anything about Joker that makes him like actually like broken right now. He just has some really solid options. Okay, next Marvin. Marvin, I don't know 100%, but I don't know. I've played against a couple Marvins. I'm just gonna put Marvin in really solid right now. There's nothing about his kit that I would say is like crazy broken in theory, but like, you know, really solid all-rounded. Gizmo, I'm actually gonna put in the I don't know yet, but probably broken. I haven't played against enough Gizmos, but Gizmo mains are like just saying Gizmo's the best, so I'm just putting him there. Yeah, Black Adam, I think
real quick recommendation, you should put another tier at the top and just label it 2v2.
Oh yeah, that's true. I did mention that. Yeah, I'll do a ones tier list in the future, but
you haven't even played much ones, so
yeah, it depends how much ones I play. It depends on the rest, but we'll see one day. Stripe, I'm gonna say but solid. I haven't seen anything that makes Stripe terrible, but nothing about him makes him like really solid from what I've seen so far. All I can say about Stripe. Morty, like we haven't played against that many Mortys. There's nothing from the beta that's changed now that makes him like really broken, so it's gonna be but solid. Next is Rick, and I think Rick has a ton of potential, but it needs the right hands, so it's really hard to judge, but I'm gonna put him in really solid. Just in theory, in my eyes, I think he can be really solid. I'm gonna put LeBron there as well. I know with the nerfs, but the balls now you can, you know, multi-hit them. And also, he still is somewhat of a heavier character with good options. So, I don't know. It's either the end of this or the start of this. Probably, yeah, I'll put him there. Iron Giant's going straight to where Gizmo is. Iron Giant, Loki, you're right, is broken. Like, we played against Clueless, or I forget what Clueless changed their name to, but that was annoying to deal with. I'm not excited to play against Iron Giant mains. Now, there's just too many options. Going, I don't know yet, but probably broken. I'm gonna put Taz there as well. I know Taz has like a crap ton of damage and a lot of buffs. His general kit is a lot of like melee options, and it depends on what sways the meta. So I think he's probably broken, other than his damage, which is a really broken thing. I'm just not sold on it, him being like a top tier. So it's in between that really solid.
He's still stubbier than a lot of other characters are. Even with like having a projectile in the air, which means it trades, he still has like a lot less range, and most characters
exactly
have big moves, especially the good characters in the game. They all feel like they got big moves.
Yeah, makes sense why he's there. Velma's going in terrible. She's terrible, bro. There's nothing about her that makes her like what's her hook? What about her makes her better than anyone else at anything? What, you can combo with the bubbles a bit more control of a projectile? Like, I don't know, she's terrible in my opinion. The laser was her broken mechanic, and I get why they nerf laser, but I don't know, man. She just needs a lot of buffs over time. Arya, I think, is really cool, but I don't know if it's on the same level. I'm gonna put Arya in really solid. One thing in theory, this is more of a game design theory. I don't know if you guys watching you play Valorant, but one theory with KO is that he's always balanced because he disables other characters. So no matter who he's up against, it gets treated the same. Where I think Arya is kind of similar with her steal, the way that she can actually use the combat of who she's playing against. It depends on, like, I don't play Arya personally. It depends probably who you're playing against and how comfortable, but I think in theory, she's very balanced because she can use the others, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna put her actually in really solid, but more like Rick. Just will take a bit more time for people. It's a bit of a learning curve and knowledge gap to utilize stuff like that. Batman, I think he's solid, but I think it's kind of like a LeBron category. I think this is gonna be like but solid, like nothing that makes you crazy excited, but still a really solid option. I'm putting Bugs in really solid, like just super solid. I wouldn't put bugs straight up in top tier, but maybe even top tier. I don't know. On the higher end of really solid if you were to order it. But Finn, I haven't played enough against Finn to really know how much better he is, but I don't think he's that different. I'd put him in the gray, but if I were to predict, I'd put him here in the but solid. I don't really play against many Finn players, so I have no opinion. Same with Garnet. Like, I actually have no opinion. I haven't played against any of these characters. If I were to guess again, I would put but solid, but I just straight up don't know. Harley, I think, is literally, yeah, like Joker. They're just good at slightly different things. I think she's outstanding. Much higher DPS. I think Joker kills maybe a little bit better, with especially with the projectiles to break neutral a lot easier, but Harley's DPS is kind of unmatched, so we'll go with that. We'll put them there. Jake as well. Haven't fought against a Jake player. I've got no idea. Probably really good, but yeah, same thing. I haven't fought against a Rain Dog player, but instead of the gray one, I'm putting him in probably broken. I know that they nerf projectiles, but with movement speed being decreased, if projectiles can get through, and you have an uppy that gives you more movement speed than the default movement speed, a character that can kind of run, hit up into the air, like with like a Joker or like a Bugs with Bugs up air, oh my god, it could be just so lethal. I think Rain Dog could be really broken, low-key. And yeah, Shaggy, you were telling me about the sandwich charge just being, you know, ludicrously quick. So there's some broken stuff about Shaggy. I just need to play against Shaggy's more. Steven is just a top. There's so much to Steven. I know that they removed the support category for characters, but this character giving just so much support and so much control over the match, and having infinites and having kills and being able to protect, he's just not bad at anything, and he's got better movement than basically everyone on the roster. Like, oh my god, it's crazy. I think Steven is, yeah, top tier, at least in theory. It will take a bit of time for a Steven player to get insane, but there are good Steven players, and Steven hasn't changed that much. So Superman, I don't know, I haven't fought against a Superman player. Could be broken, but I actually genuinely haven't fought against a single Superman player, so I can't judge. So I'd put like either really solid or but solid. I don't know. Don't know yet. Tom and Jerry I also haven't fought against, but with that up tilt buff, having more combo routes now. Like before, they removed his combo routes and then they got kind of balanced, especially after Evo back in 2022. But giving more combo routes again could be broken. It's just hard to tell. I haven't fought against him enough, so I've got no idea. And last but not least, Wonder Woman is like the best, most well-rounded character in the game with Steven, if not better than Steven. Heavy, can kill, armored, mirrorman. You get the whole shebang. If anyone's watching, like, Wonder Woman is just not bad at anything, and she's good at everything. So that's very problematic. That was
two things.
Mm-hmm.
Two things. Someone wants me to say, wow, that guy, I can't believe it's pretty cool that guy's voicing Joker. Second, Jason is not on this tier list maker you chose. He is missing.
Oh, you're right.
Where do you think where you would have put Jason?
I would put Jason. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. If you want to improve more at MultiVersus, then subscribe to Team Neutralix. The link to that YouTube channel is down below. And on future videos, we're going to be giving away free MultiVersus coaching sessions. So if you want to improve as much as possible and as quickly as possible, subscribe to that channel. Again, the link is down below, Team Neutralix on YouTube. Check it out. I hope you're enjoying this video, and thanks for watching. I would put Jason either in terrible or but solid. I just need to fight against someone who's maining Jason, and maybe my mind could change. So, you know, we'll put Jason in the gray one at the bottom. But I think Jason first came out, Niall messaged me saying, Jason looks so broken, what do you think? And I'm like, he's heavy and slow. Like, I think he'll be like a noob stomper, but against top players, I don't see Jason having anything that, you know, is like it's like a WTF mechanic, just like a broken mechanic that is just just so broken. I don't know what else to say. Jason just seems solid, but if you're okay at everything, then you're not good at anything. But if you're good at everything, then you're broken and like Wonder Woman. So it's a bit different. Yeah, I would put Jason at the very bottom, but probably pretty low. So yeah, editor, put Jason here.
Thank you, editor.
Yeah, I think it's Yokey editing. Thank you, Yokey. Thanks so much for watching this tier list. If you agree, disagree, let me know down below. Subscribe for more MultiVersus and Brawlhalla content when cool stuff comes out. And I'll see you guys all later. Peace.